Hello, everyone. My name is Sarah Heldman. I'm an occupational therapy assistant that works at the Wood County Board of Developmental Disabilities. Today, I'm going to be talking about assistive technology for transition age youth. At the Wood County Board of Developmental Disabilities, we have identified transition age youth as one of our target audiences to explore assistive technology solutions with. We feel that it's very important to make sure that our transition age youth are aware of different assistive technology solutions that can help them ease the transition from adolescence to adulthood. Today, this recording is meant to be informational in nature, and as a reminder, assistive technology is always changing. So I'm recording this on October 27th, 2025, and I'd love for you to bear in mind that at the time you're watching this, new assistive technology may have come out and things may have disappeared overnight as well. This is also not meant to be a replacement for a comprehensive assistive technology evaluation for an individual. Please reach out to a trusted assistive technology provider, and I'll also provide an email address at the end of this presentation where you can reach out to our team at the Wood County Board of Developmental Disabilities. Let's dive in. Today, we're going to talk about understanding the connection between occupational therapy, transition planning, self-advocacy, and assistive technology. We also want to be rooted in knowing that assistive technology is for everyone. We all use assistive technology. We also want to help identify community partners who can help assist with promoting the use of assistive technology in your setting, whether that be the classroom, a home environment, a congregate setting, a day program, a recreational program, or something different. We also hope that you'll create a goal to implement one activity from the available transition age curriculum in your setting. So let's dive in. As an occupational therapy practitioner, I want to make sure you understand our role in all of this. Our job is really to look at functional life skills and adaptive strategies. How can we help a person learn something for the first time, relearn a skill after disability or illness or accident? How can we break a task down into smaller parts? How can we modify those tasks to help them be more independent? So sometimes we'll look at modifying the environment and maybe even implementing assistive technology. We do client-centered planning and we have real-world outcomes. So we recognize that assistive technology is not a one-size-fits-all solution. We really have to look at the individual and find things that work for them, not look at assistive technology and make it work for the individual. We also want to enhance self-advocacy and self-awareness while we're implementing assistive occupational therapy and assistive technology strategies. And we also want to collaborate with entire transition teams. Occupational therapy looks at areas of occupation. Think of this as the things that you do that take up your time. This may be caring for yourself or others, hanging out with friends, playing on the playground, participating in your favorite leisure activity, whether that be music or dance or sports, or like me, I like to spend a lot of time at my sewing machine. Ways that you sleep and rest, how you manage your health, where you work, and how you gain new information through educational opportunities. We look at each of these areas of occupation and think about the skills that are needed. We also look at the context and the environment that they're happening in, and then the factors that are unique to the individual that impact the way that they participate in these occupations or the things that take up their time. We look at performance patterns and activity demands. So when are these things taking place? Where are they taking place? And what is required of the person to be able to complete the activity or the occupation? Transition planning in the state of Ohio typically formally begins at the age of 14 on a student's individualized education plan that takes place in the school setting. The focus areas of a transition plan in Ohio are independent living, post-secondary education and training, and competitive integrated employment. We feel that it's really important for individuals to have self-advocacy and self-awareness skills when we're talking about transition planning. The self-awareness piece helps students understand their strengths, challenges, preferences, and needs. Oftentimes when I talk to transition age youth, They're really not sure what they're good at or what they struggle with. They're not even really sure what they want to be doing. Oftentimes, they're told by others and haven't had the opportunity to build that self-awareness for themselves. When we help build self-advocacy skills, the individual students can start expressing themselves and they start to understand themselves better and they are able to seek out support for the areas that they need help with. With that self-awareness and self-advocacy, students can then start participating in their planning process. They can navigate post-secondary education. They can succeed in the workplace. It helps them build so much confidence and resilience. They can access and use resources, and they really can promote their own long-term quality of life. So when we think about putting these concepts together, occupational therapy practitioners are really great to have on your transition teams. Occupational practitioners are skilled at helping folks reach goals in the transition planning areas identified on the IEP. And OT practitioners utilize client-centered planning, including building self-awareness and promoting self-advocacy. And if that's not enough, OT practitioners can navigate how assistive technology can be utilized as part of the process. So as a result of that, last year, I worked on developing a curriculum, assistive technology for transition age youth. And by the end of this presentation, you're going to get access to that full curriculum totally for free. So each topic has a mini lecture or lesson, some hands-on assistive technology exploration. There's an opportunity for self-assessment and goal setting. And then the students can create their personal resource binder, and you can create that physically or virtually to share with their teams. So let's dive in. I'm going to give you an example lesson. This is something I'm actually doing with transition age youth out in the community in Wood County. And so this is the very first lesson that we do, which just introduces assistive technology and remote supports. So I'm going to dive out of this PowerPoint and into another real quickly here to show you what that looks like. These presentations, these lessons are meant to be, really short in nature, quick blurbs, giving the students an opportunity to learn a little bit, and then we do an interactive activity. So I like to start by sharing with the students that everyone uses assistive technology. And I like this quote to drive home that point. To be successful at home, school, work, and in other environments, to achieve our hopes and dreams, and to simply get through each day, everyone needs assistive technology, accommodations, and support. And then I'll ask the students, let's share as a group. Tell me about the technology that you've used to get to this part of your day. Sometimes they think they haven't used any technology. And then I ask them, how many of you have a cell phone within arm's reach? How many of you used an alarm clock this morning? Or how many of you use Schoology or Google Classroom or another learning management system this morning? And then the wheels start spinning and they all come up with lots of different technology that they've used to get to this part of their day. And we talk about how that helped them be more independent. Then we talk about what assistive technology is. So it's any item, piece of equipment, or product system that can help you increase or maintain your independent skills and involvement in the community. I also share with them that they may have funding opportunities for assistive technology if they're receiving services from their local county board of developmental disabilities. I'm not going to review all of these because many of you have probably watched our intro to assistive technology, and some of this will start looking really familiar. But we go through each of these items and discuss why they are assistive technology. Spoiler alert, they're all considered assistive technology for one reason or another. We talk about maybe if they could benefit from these items themselves, and the one that seems to stump people the most is that highlighter. They think it's not assistive technology because it doesn't plug in, it doesn't require the internet or that sponge. But we talk about how it makes doing things easier or better, and that makes it assistive technology. I then guide the students through some true or false questions, and I have little cards that they can hold up and make it really interactive and fun. Sometimes I'm even known to give out prizes. So assistive technology always requires a power source. We know that that's false. and we talk about all different types of assistive technology, some that need power, some that don't. Assistive technology is a new idea or concept. We know that that's false too. We know that we're seeing it more and talking about it more, but it's not a new concept. Ohio was the first state to place an emphasis on expanding access to assistive technology for persons with developmental disabilities. This one we get really excited about. Ohio was the first state to pass the technology first executive order in May of 2018 with former Governor John Kasich. I then talked to them about how our county board in Wood County can help them get in touch with assistive technology. Many of the students that are doing this lesson with me are already in our smart home that we have. So I'm like, look around. These are all the things that we can talk about. The use of assistive technology should be considered in all Ohio individualized support plans, and that's absolutely true. If you're familiar with the new OISP that we have going on as of right now, which is October of 2025, you know that every section asks us to consider how assistive technology can be utilized. I also talk to them about remote supports. We talk about who's planning to move out of their family home, where they're planning to move to, and whether they'll need assistance. And we talk about how remote supports is one model for staffing. There's a little video we can even watch about remote supports. I'll skip it with you all. I then dive into all the opportunities that we have available at the Wood County Board of Developmental Disabilities to help them try out assistive technology. So we can do an assistive technology assessment with our occupational therapy team. We have a trial closet of assistive technology devices. We can allow individuals to spend the night at our assistive technology demonstration home to try things out. We can provide training to their families and their providers as well. A big conversation I have with transition age youth is about money. They all think that we can just poof, magically make all of this assistive technology appear. So we talk about whether it's most appropriate that they would pay for the item, their insurance or waiver would pay, or would it be more appropriate to borrow an item and try it for a short amount of time, or ask the item to be gifted from one of the different programs in our area? The programs that we use most often are AT Ohio and Ocali, which are statewide agencies, and our local Center for Independent Living, the Ability Center. If you're anywhere across the country, check out what your Center for Independent Living is, and they may also have an assistive technology or durable medical equipment program that you can partner with. We also have grant funding available locally and nationally that we sometimes use for things like communication devices. I love to kind of wrap things up with this quick lesson that I do with the students and let them know for people without disabilities, technology makes it better. For people with disabilities, technology makes it possible. So we start talking about what are your hopes and dreams. So we're tapping into that self-awareness and self-advocacy piece and starting to think about the fact that assistive technology may be able to make those things come true for them. We have several success stories that I like to share with them. And then I have this quiz that I do with them. And this is fun because it's interactive. So could this be assistive technology? And then they get to click yes or no. So if they say yes, awesome, you got this. Could this be assistive technology? We know pizza is not assistive technology, but let's say the wrong answer on purpose just to see what feedback it gives the students. So if they say yes, it's going to tell them to try again. Awesome. Here's the tricky one. Could this be assistive technology? How many of you are fidgeting right now while you're sitting in this presentation? Is fidgeting with something helping you pay attention or comprehend the information better? Then you're using assistive technology. Then we kind of use a know, want to know, what have you learned type charting. So what do you want to know about assistive technology and what do you already know? And that helps me guide what I'm going to do with these students next. So that is really the quick lesson that I do with these students to get them started on assistive technology. As you dive into the assistive technology curriculum further, you see that there's lots of different curriculum lessons available. So, in addition to the what is assistive technology, next we talk about goals, wants versus needs. Then we dive into different presentations on the different categories of the transition plan of an Ohio individualized education plan. So, assistive technology for independent living, post secondary education and training, and then competitive integrated employment. An example activity is to do a tour of our smart home. This can be done in person or virtually, as you'll see here. We'll provide a link if you would like to take a tour of our smart home. We have lots of interactive activities that we do. So we do tours and games at Twin Tech 2.0, which is our smart home that I've been referencing. We do make and take of low-tech items. So here you see a young man holding up a spoon with some tape and a paper clip on the edge, and that's actually a DIY button hook that we made. We trial the use of built-in accessibility features on phones and computers. So I have everyone bring their phone with them if they have one, and we talk about what assistive technology is built right into their phone. We trial assistive technology at school, work, home, and where they're having fun. And then we learn from others who are using assistive technology. What are you using? How does it work for you? And again, that's building in those self-advocacy skills. I also have the students do some self-assessment. So this is an interactive tic-tac-toe game. After they've done a tour in the house, I ask them to try to get 3 in a row by identifying assistive technology that fits into each of these categories. Additional self-assessment activities include identifying assistive technology that they would prefer to use, creating goals for themselves, identifying if something is a want versus a need. So, for example, we have curtains in our smart home that can open and close by using Google. It seems like everyone wants those curtains, but not everyone needs those curtains. We can teach others about assistive technology by explaining or demonstrating, and we can locate assistive technology in the community. So some ideas for you to implement this in your own environments. You can engage with us, the Wood County Board of Developmental Disabilities Occupational Therapy team. We'd be happy to bring your group through for a classic tour of our assistive technology demonstration home, or we've developed some games. We have an escape room type game and a clue type game. You can come as a classroom field trip or team building activity. If you're not able to come in person because transportation is a barrier, we'd be happy to come and do a virtual tour as well. And we'd love to encourage transition age youth to stay the night at Twin Tech 2.0 to try out the use of assistive technology and remote supports. So here it is. This is the QR code that will give you access to the house or to the curriculum. So using a Google site, you can access these lessons and activities to replicate in your setting. You can create the make and take assistive technologies. You can use assistive technology during a cooking group, or you can attend our annual assistive technology fair that's held every spring at Owens Community College. So take a moment and scan this QR code, and this is going to give you access to the entire curriculum that I've been talking about. If you have any questions, I'd be happy to entertain them by email or by phone number, and there's my contact information there. I really hope that you'll consider talking to your transition age youth that you're in contact with about assistive technology and the benefits that it has for them. Before I stop, I'm going to go back to that QR code in case you didn't have a chance to scan it before.